Hey there, Rebecca here, your Vibe mentor, bringing you another episode of the Vibe Frequency, just kind of keeping you guys up to date on what's going on in my life. Um, Pardon the lighting. It's a weird day. It's like cloudy and rainy and cold outside, so nothing's quite balanced in the way of lighting, but hey, such is life. So, what's going on? I have not given an update in a while. Things have been shifting and changing. Holy crap, you guys. It's kind of crazy. It's really kind of crazy and not even sure where to start because things are shifting so much and every day seems different and I get hesitant to share with you because who knows if tomorrow what I share today is still going to be the same. So take this with a grain of salt. I wanted to touch base with you and keep you in the loop on what's going on in my life. And in order to do that, sometimes I'm going to tell you something that's going to change tomorrow. So, so a couple months ago now, almost 2 months ago, I had an interesting epiphany in the way of our family dynamics. So without giving all of the backstory, because it's a little bit of a personal situation, obviously it's personal, it's my life. So please be gentle and be kind. I'm sharing because I love you guys and I want you guys to know me and know where I'm at because I want to know the same about you. So please reach out. But anyways, that's aside from the point. So I have been living in this house for a little over 2 years, going on 2.5 years. I am technically married. We have been, my husband and I have been down a very bumpy road. We've been married going on 7 years, I think. We're either going on or currently in. I think we might be in our 7th year. And it's been challenging. We're a blended family. He had a daughter that he brought to the relationship. I had a son, and then we had 2 kids together. And if anybody is a blended family, you will know that blending families can be extremely challenging, especially in the way of parenting and especially the male child to the new parent, the non-biological parent. I have said many times that there needs to be more education around how to blend a family and what to anticipate and how to parent. And there's so many dynamics, and I'm kind of feeling the confirmation that this is going to be something that I'm going to have to talk about in the future. But there are so many things that you just don't anticipate, especially, as a single mom. When I met my husband, I was so excited to be able to give my son that whole and complete family that we didn't have at the time. And, I felt that there was so much spiritual growth that was going to come from our union. And man, did I just get smacked in the face with so many unforeseen challenges, and it was really, really rocky for a couple of years. And my son had a very hard time with it, and I know my husband did the best that he could and is still trying very hard. So anyways, we ended up having to separate, to have 2 different homes, to create the term safe place gets thrown around, and it has a very negative connotation because, sometimes we need to face our problems and not run to our safe place. But at the same time, if a situation is not working for a person, I do not believe that they should be forced to live in that. So we created a safe place for my son, which meant that we had 2 separate homes. And my son, this past summer, in May-June timeframe, decided he wanted to live with his dad because his friends are on that side of town, and that's something that he's 15 years old. He's ready to do. A boy needs to bond with his father just as much. And that was, of course, hard for me to let him go, but he is coming of age a little earlier than I planned, but I have to let him follow his heart, and so he did. And so now that really opens up new possibilities for our family, for my little girls who are 4 and 6, and their father that they have not, permanently lived with for a couple of years, although he is in our daily lives, and certainly we continue to be a family. But there have been times where, divorce was considered. And so they've experienced some bumps as well. So I know we have made the decision to reconsolidate our homes. And so I will be moving back to our original home, and it's excellent for the girls. They're super, super excited. We've actually been staying there pretty much the last couple months. So I've been treating this as my office, which is a very expensive office. So that will be changing. I will be consolidating into a smaller place so that my son, when he comes to visit, still has something separate, but it will be smaller. I'm really excited because it's a beautiful, nice apartment and more of a condo style. So it's still very lovely and very comfortable and homey, and I will have a wonderful office throughout the week until my son comes home on the weekend. So lots of changes there. To anyone who is in a blended family, if you struggle and need any assistance, I can completely relate. Please reach out. It's a daily ongoing maintenance. Even now, it will continue to be a special challenge, as well as anyone who has felt that they may have been in a narcissistic relationship. I think that is a term that certainly applies to some people. I think collectively we have a lot of narcissistic tendencies, that our society has gone down the road of hypermasculinity. And again, the term toxic masculinity is something that's poo-pooed or frowned upon, but really at the end of the day, you can be too much anything. You can be too masculine, you can be too feminine, you can be too tall. Well, I take that back, please. Forgive me, I shouldn't have said that. But there's always balance required in anything. And I, for a time, assumed that my husband was on that spectrum. I think that certainly those tendencies were there. I played my role. He has played his. We have made a lot of progress. And when someone is not willing to change and behaviors continue, then that is not a solvable situation. You can't solve a problem all on your own. The other partner has to be willing to meet you halfway. And for a long time, that wasn't happening. I am very cautious and careful to jump into too much optimism. I have been naive in the past, but I do firmly believe that this I'm seeing changes, that this is a true potential, that things are healable, and miracles happen every day, and God touches people's hearts, and prayers are heard, and all of those beautiful things. So bear with me. If I have to make a pivot or a change, then so be it. But for now, it's in God's hands, and I trust that all is happening for our good, and that we are learning and growing every day. And I have seen tremendously beautiful things already come about, not just in the relationship and the living environment. If that weren't enough, things are shifting hugely in the business. I have a new course coming out. I'm super, super, super excited about. Like, I can't even emphasize the super enough excited. Divine entrepreneurship for my community, as well as additional expanded reach, which I can't really explain right now, but it is in the works. It is coming very soon. So if you are looking for your divine purpose entrepreneurship course will be coming soon. I believe going live hopefully in the December timeframe. I might be able to commit to December 1st. We'll see how creation goes. But that is happening, and I am so excited, you guys. I'm so excited because the world is shifting, and we are in a time of the great awakening, the great reset attempt, the great resignation, I've heard it referred to, where people are leaving their jobs and waking up to how life is supposed to be and not how they should all over us. And so I'm really, really excited to be at the forefront of helping all of you and anyone else who comes to us in the future to tap into your gifts and learn how to serve your soul and life's purpose, and how to create joy not only for yourself but to touch the lives of many and to change millions, and like I've said before, to eventually get to the point where we're teaching this to our kids at an early age so that they never have to undo all of the crap that they should all over us. So yes, the video is getting longer than I planned. So much to share, lots coming. I am so excited to share all of this with you. So I'm sending lots of love, and connect with me below if you want to get any sneak peeks to YouTube videos. I do post them sometimes in the Facebook group faster than I do on YouTube. For algorithm purposes, it's difficult to explain, but whatever. I've also got a couple of coaching spots left. I may actually be closing those down sooner than planned because of this new opportunity that's coming in the next month or so. My time is going to be very consumed on that. So there may be less videos, there may be less coaching spots. So yeah, sending you guys so much love. Things are happening, things are shifting. It's all going to be good. Stay positive, keep your mindset up and lifted, and remember that where your focus goes grows. So create the life that you love. I love you guys so much. I cannot reiterate enough. I'm excited to be here with you and to be of service and to send you love. Bye.